Good morning, children. So, today we will do the experiment how to locate the magnetic poles of a bar magnet. Alright, you know that poles are the points near the end of a magnet where the maximum value of attractive the magnetic force exerted by the magnet is maximum at that point, means at the pole. And you know, pole is not exactly at the end of a bar magnet, it is near the end. So today, by an experiment, we will find out, we will locate rather the exact position of a pole. So for that, what is the first step? That on the soft, this is the soft board. On the soft board, you just fix a white chart paper by fixing 4 board pins at the corner. Then you keep at the center of the paper the bar magnet whose poles you want to determine. And then you just see I have marked the outline of the magnet by a pencil. You can use a pen or pencil, whatever it is. And then if you look at the magnet, then you see this right end, it is north pole. This right end is north pole. It is written on the magnet, and the left end is the south pole. So you write at the right end north and at the you write north at the right end and south at the left end. Then you keep the compass needle at the corner so that the needle should point obliquely or should touch obliquely the end of the magnet. Just look at the setting of the compass needle. And then you have to mark 2 points at the end, this one at the tail and at the head of the compass needle. So I hope it is visible. I have marked the 2 points at the tail and at the head of the compass needle. Alright. Then you remove the needle and keep it at the lower corner of the right. So you see exactly at the same manner I have placed the compass needle to the lower corner of the right end, and then you keep the compass needle. Now you see I have kept it on the other side, that near the south pole, exactly in the same manner, and I have marked also the tail and the head. Here one more point, while marking the tail you must mark the midpoint of the tail. I hope it is visible clearly. Now you see I have again placed the needle to the lowest side of the left end. Alright. So you see now I am showing the entire diagram. This is the way we have got the point marks for the needle. Okay, for the head and tail of the needle. Now what you have to do, you will remove the magnet and remove the compass needle. You just see I have removed the magnet and removed the compass needle. Then by dotted line you join the 2 points as I am showing. Now you observe how I have joined the points by dotted line. Alright. So this one, this line, this is the lines of force. Alright, so this is one lines of force and this is one lines of force. They are intersecting at this point. So this is the north pole of the magnet used. Alright, now come to this side. Then this is the one line of force. This is another line of force. They are meeting at this point. So this is the south pole. Now look at the diagram, that on the north pole side I have given the arrow away from the north pole. You see here the arrow is away from the north pole. Alright, and here the arrows are towards the south pole. So don't forget to give the arrows. Then you see the distance between the south pole and north pole is the magnetic length of the bar magnet. Now you see I have placed the scale and measured the magnetic length of the bar magnet. It is coming 4.2 centimeter. Okay, so it is a very easy experiment. So what you will do, you will draw this diagram the way I have drawn in your notebook on the white page, and as I already have instructed that you must write down the practical at the back on the ruled page. Okay, so on the white paper, means, or you don't have to take a separate white paper. You can just draw this diagram on the white side of the ruled page and then write down on the ruled, what you have to write on the ruled page. That detailed instruction later on I am giving to you. So this is experiment number 4. You will write down the aim of the experiment to determine the exact position of the poles of a bar magnet, hence to find the magnetic length of the given bar magnet. Then you have to fix this white paper along with the diagram. You must draw it on the white page. Okay, you do not fix it on the ruled page. I have fixed it on the whiteboard, but you should not do. After writing aim only, you will write down the result. What is the result written? Positions of North Pole and South Pole are shown on the white paper. And second, magnetic length Ns is equal to 4.2 centimeters. So I repeat, you must fix the white paper, or you can do this on the white page. Beside the ruled page, you can draw this diagram. Alright, but you take the proper measurement, means Ns should be equal to 4.2 centimeter. Alright. Now today we will do the experiment drawing of magnetic lines of force with a bar magnet pointing geographic north. Alright. So for that, what is the first step? That you take the soft board and take half of a white chart paper, and you just see how I have fixed it on the soft board by fixing 4 board pins at the 4 corner of the chart paper. Then you see at the middle of the chart paper I have drawn 2 mutually perpendicular lines. You see here, this is one line, horizontal line. Then I have drawn another mutually perpendicular line. Then you see I have kept the bar magnet just at the center of the 2 intersecting lines, and just see the position of the magnet. How I have said? So that broadside it is on the longer, means the magnetic axis, it is along the shorter side of the chart paper. You see here, this is the horizontal one, is the longer line, and so I have kept the magnet parallel to the shorter line. Okay, and then I have drawn the outer I have drawn lines along the outer surface of the magnet. So you see, if you remove the magnet, then this is the outer line representing the outer surface of the magnet. Okay. Now what you will do? You will place the compass needle on at the center of the, you just see how I have set it. Now you will rotate the board until and unless it becomes parallel to the magnetic axis drawn. Okay, it will become parallel to the magnetic axis drawn. Now you just see, this is parallel. Just look at this one. This is parallel to the magnetic axis drawn. Now look at the head of the compass needle. It is pointing this side, isn't it? So this side is north of Earth's magnetic field, and the tail is pointing to the south of Earth's magnetic field. So what you will do, you see here, I am just taking the camera this side. So at the corner of the chart paper, you draw a line showing the north and south direction of Earth's magnetic field, north, south and east, west direction of Earth's magnetic field. So you just see it, how I have set the compass needle. It is parallel to the magnetic axis. Now this is north and this is south. So what you will do, you will remove the compass needle and you will keep the magnet, so that you see here, the north pole is towards the geographic north and south is towards the geographic south. Alright. Then what you will do? Then you will keep the compass on the equatorial line, because you know this is the magnetic axis. So the perpendicular bisector of magnetic axis is known as the equatorial line. Now you keep the compass on the equatorial line and you just see, slowly you take it away from the magnet. Then you see here the compass completely rotated. So keep the magnet, keep the compass needle at that point. It is just giving you the position of the neutral point. So what you will do, you will mark the position of the neutral point. This is the position of neutral point and name it as N1. Alright. Then you do the same on the other side. Means this is the magnet you have kept. Again you keep if the magnet get displaced, then you must place it in proper position. Now again you take the compass needle away from it until and unless it gets completely rotated. So you see, I am getting the position of the neutral point here. Okay, so you have to mark the position of the neutral point on the other side also. So you see, I have marked the position of neutral point on the equatorial line on both sides of the magnet, and you see we have got the position of the neutral point almost at equal distances. Then what you will do? Then you mark 3 points between the magnet and the neutral point on this side, and on the other side also at equal distances you mark 3 points. Just see, I have marked 3 points. Now what you will do, you place the compass needle near the first point marked so that the tail is coinciding with the point. Just look at it. Here is the point and the tail is coinciding with the point, and then you mark the head of the compass needle. Alright, then you set the compass needle to the other side. You just look at it. Head is now coinciding with the point. Then you mark the tail. Alright, then you place the compass needle to the other point so that just like the previous one, tail is coinciding with the point. Then you mark the head. Then again you shift the compass needle so that tail again coinciding with the point marked. Then mark the head. Then you do the same to the other end. Now on the other end what you will do, you place the compass needle so that the head is coinciding with the point marked. Then you mark the tail. Then remove the compass needle and again you place it so that head is coinciding with the previous point marked, and then mark the tail. Okay, now you see how you have to join it. You join it freehand. All the points like this. Okay, so this is the lines of force. So here you see this is north pole, this is south pole. So arrow will be from north to south. Alright. So do the same for all the other points. Okay. So I am just showing you. Marked the head. Then again I have shifted. Marked the head. Then again I am shifted it. So you mark the head. Then you see you cannot place it, so leave it. Then you set it on the other side. Mark the tail. Now head is coinciding with the other point. Then this is the way. You don't have to do anything. The needle will only guide you how to. Just you have to, every time you have to fix the compass needle so that its head or tail coinciding with a point marked, and then you mark the other end of the compass needle. Okay, so this is the way you do the same for all these 3 points also. So you see, I have repeated the same process for the points drawn on the other side. Then I have joined by free hand all the points, and I hope you can observe the points are dark, but the line I have drawn joining the points, that is little lighter. Okay, and then don't forget to give the arrows from north pole to south pole, so the lines of forces look like this. Then the next step is this. You just see where I have kept the compass needle at one corner, and then you mark the head and tail of the compass, and then you shift it again so that the head is coinciding, and then mark the tail. Again you go on shifting the compass needle. Then, as I already said to you, that nothing you have to do, the needle only will guide you that in which direction the magnetic lines of force is going. Alright, then you place it here, somewhere here, and then again you mark the head and tail and go on shifting the position, means repeat the same method. Then you place it on the other side, and then again you go on marking the head and tail and go on fixing like this. Every time you mark the head and tail of the needle. Alright, so this is the way I have got the points. Now we have to join it again by, so you see, after joining it by free hands, the diagram is looking like this. And then you see, as it is to the south pole, so what should be the direction? Direction of the arrow towards the south pole. Alright, you see, look at the arrow, it is towards the south pole. Now you have to place the compass needle near the other end, means near the north pole. You just look at it, how I have set it. And then you again mark the head and tail of the magnet, and again you set it so that tail is coinciding, and you go on marking the other end, means you follow the same method as we have followed for the other one. Then we have got this line. Then you keep it, again you set it in another position near the north pole and go on marking the two ends, and every time you fix the compass needle so that either head or the tail, it is coinciding with the previously marked point. Then do the same to the other side. Then again you place it. So this is the way I have got the dots on the other side of the magnet. Now we have to join it freehand. So you see, I have joined the dotted point by the lines. So it is looking like this. Then I have given the arrow Here it is the north pole, so the arrow should be away from the north. Just look at it. It is away from the north. So these are the lines of forces we have got for the bar magnet. Alright, now here is the neutral point. So after the neutral point, the lines of forces you will get, that will be the lines of forces for Earth's magnetic field. So what you will do, you just mark 2 points near the, after the neutral point, near the end of the paper. Alright, and mark it on the other side also. Okay, and then you place the compass needle there at the marked point as we have done, and then go on drawing the magnetic lines of force due to Earth's magnetic field. So here you see the lines of force we are getting, that is due to Earth's magnetic field. Alright, now I will set it on the other one. And after that, it's coming here. So now you set it on the other side of the marked point, and then go on drawing the So you see, after marking the points, I have got the lines like this, and then let us do the same with the other ends. Girls, I hope you have understood. So I am just doing it. So you see, after plotting the points and joining, I have got the lines of force like this. Actually, these lines of forces, as these are due to Earth's magnetic field, they should be theoretically they should be parallel to each other. But in this case, as we cannot provide the ideal condition, you see, I am doing the practical on my computer table, removing everything. So on the other side, computer is there, electrical lines are there, then inside the drawer, all kind of keys are there. Okay, so due to this, what is happening? This is not exactly coming parallel to each other. Alright, but remember that these lines of forces, after the neutral point, they represent the lines of force due to Earth's magnetic field. So you see, before the neutral point, the direction of arrow is from north to south. So here what will be the direction of arrow? Opposite to it. Okay, then only they will be able to cancel each other and neutral point will be obtained. So in the same manner, on the other side also, you give the arrows from south to north, because these are the Earth's magnetic field. So you see, we have got the entire diagram, the entire magnetic lines of force due to a bar magnet like this. Actually, this experiment is very nice and you would have enjoyed it when you would have done it yourself. But what to do? Due to the pandemic, we have to compromise. But I have enjoyed a lot while doing the experiment. And you see exactly what you have learned in theory part. You have got the lines of forces for the bar magnet and for the Earth's magnetic field, and the position of the neutral point also for north pointing north on the equatorial line at equal distances from the magnet we have obtained. So that's all about this experiment related with the magnet. So today we completed 2 experiments related with the magnet. The first one was locating the poles of a magnet, and second one is drawing the magnetic lines of force due to a bar magnet with its north pole pointing towards geographic north. So you see experiment number 5, we will write down at the back of your notebook this aim and result on the ruled page. Okay, what is the aim? To draw magnetic lines of force of a bar magnet with its north pole pointing geographic north pole, hence to locate the neutral points. Hence that is HE and CE. Then result you will write down, lines of forces are shown on the white paper, and second point, N1 and N2 on the equatorial line of the bar magnet are the neutral points obtained. Then now this diagram you will draw on a white chart paper. You just take half of white chart paper and then you must draw exactly the same diagram. Okay, and don't forget to draw at the corner that north, south and east, west of earth. Alright, and don't forget to locate the neutral points N1 and N2 also. Alright, and then you must fix this chart paper on the white page. Thank you girls. So today we have completed experiment number 4 and 5.